Hello everyone, my name is Haider Al-Saedy, and today I'll be presenting for my final project for Intro to Programming with Python. I built a tool and it is called the Stock Price Tracker, and it is a program that uses live financial data from the internet and allows users to check the performance of any publicly traded stock. It's designed to be simple and powerful. You type in a ticker symbol and it gives you the latest price and trend. The main purpose behind creating this project was to solve a real-world problem quickly and easily, tracking stocks using live data. A lot of people follow the stock market for investing and trading or even just curiosity. My tool helps automate that. To make this happen, I used a few pieces of technology. First, the Alpha Advantage API that provides daily and intraday stock price data. I use a requests library in Python to get the data from the internet. The data comes in JSON format, which I had to parse and extract. Finally, I used Matplotlib, a popular Python tool, to create a chart showing recent stock performance. You just need Python and two libraries, requests and Matplotlib, which can be installed with pip. Let's move into the code itself. In the first main section, I define function is called getStockData. This function builds a URL using the user's input, the stock ticker symbol, and uses request.get parentheses to call the Alpha Vantage API. Here's a few things that I used. For example, you can see in the following image, you can see how it functions. The URL is created using the stock symbol, the user's types, and the API key. The response is in JSON format, and once the JSON format gets a response, it turns it into a dictionary. The data contains lots of useful details like open, high, low, close, and volume, all indexed by date. I also added error handling, so if the user types an invalid stock symbol or the API fails, the program doesn't crash, it just shows a helpful error message. From this, I grab the closing price, the high, and the low for that day. Then I use print to show it in the terminal. Example output might look like this. Next, in the display, underscore latest underscore info function, I extract today's stock info, and that's exactly how it would do. it. From this, I grab the closing price, and from this, I grab the closing price, the high, and the low for that day. Then I use print parentheses, show it in terminal, and the output would look like that. After showing the numbers, the program creates a line graph of the stock's closing prices over the last 10 days. And that's exactly what it would use to execute the program. This helps users visually see how the stocks has been performing recently. I reverse the list of dates, so the graph moves from oldest to newest, and I added labels, a title, and grid line. And it helps answer questions such as, is stock going up or down? With a quick glance. One challenge here was reversing the order of the dates so the graph moves from oldest to newest, which is more intuitive to read. This part of the program adds a really helpful visual element, makes the data come to life. One of my favorite parts of this is the alert feature. And this feature shows the data and the graph, and the program asks the user if they want to enter a target price. If they do, the app compares the current stock price to the alert level. As you can see, this is how it's executed, and uses an if statement, and then prints out this text. If the stock has hit or gone past that number, the program displays a big alert message. This feature is useful for investors who are waiting for a stock to drop to buy a point or rise to sell a point. And it's commonly used in that environment. It's very useful in the real world, and if you're ever using this, you'd be very thankful. Error handling and user input. I paid special attention to error handling and user experience. For example, if someone enters an invalid symbol, the app doesn't crash, it explains what went wrong. If the alert symbol is not a number, then the program catches that error and skips the alert step. Or if the symbol doesn't exist. I also made sure the stock symbol is converted to uppercase with upper parentheses, so users don't get errors for typing lowercase letters. These small touches help make the app feel more reliable and user-friendly. Okay. What I learned. This project helped me understand how APIs work and how to call them using Python, how to work with JSON data and extract only what you need, and how to use matplotlib to plot graphs, and how to handle errors and interact with users in a clear way. It was a great way to take the Python skills I've learned in class and apply them to something real and useful. And turn the raw data into understandable graphs. And I practiced reusable functions, thinking about user inputs, and planning out features step by step, which were all important for larger coding projects. Overall, this was a great mix of coding, logic, and creativity. Final thoughts. If I had more time, there are a few features I would like to add. Tracking multiple stocks at once, and maybe in a table view, and sending email alerts when prices are hit. Well, maybe even like a mobile version using Kivy or like another framework. But for now, I'm proud of how this tool came together. It's functional, clean, and customizable. And thanks for listening. I'd be happy to answer any questions from the professor if you'd like. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, and have a great day.